Hello, ladies and gentlemen, toy enthusiasts, and those new to Tough Nerd Toys LLC. I'm your host, Uncle Nerd, and welcome to another episode of Busted Open. Busting it open since 2007. And today we'll be reviewing Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series, AT-AT Driver. AT-AT pilots were Imperial combat drivers specialized in operating the Imperial Army's AT-AT walkers. Operating in groups of two, they operated the walkers' driving and firing controls and were overseen by a commander who also occupied the walkers' cockpit. Uniform and equipment. AT-AT pilots wore specialized insulated suits on frozen planets such as Hoth. These suits were designed to protect their wearer if the AT-AT's pressurized cockpit was compromised. Along with the AT-AT's lack of climate control, pilots wore an all-white insulated jumpsuit along with white boots and driving gauntlets, along with sporting a reinforced helmet and a life support pack in their chests. Pilots also had a standard blaster pistol, thermal detonators, and grenades for potential ground-based encounters. So what we're going to do now, we're going to bust open the package, check out this figure, and then see if he's worth the scratch. I always loved AT-AT drivers. A lot of people never really liked them, but I just loved them. I think maybe because it was one of my first figures. So let's check them out. Okay, so here we have the Star Wars Black Series AT-AT driver. Man, listen, when I was a kid, this was the figure. It was certain figures. I know you may have heard me say like there were figures before that I would like take with me or whatever the case may be. But like these were some of the core figures because I was always into Star Wars, but I didn't really get into Star Wars until like Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back to me, like watching it as a kid, I was blown away. I was like, wow. I mean, like Luke Skywalker got his hand cut off. Han Solo got frozen. The bounty hunters. It was just amazing for me during that time. So back to the figure right here. AT-AT driver has always been one of my favorites. It's usually, like I told you before, usually the figures that everybody else does not like, or the underdog heroes or the lesser known characters, are usually the ones I enjoy having. So yeah, you got the nice window. It's in a nice window box right here. It says Star Wars up there, Black Series. Has a nice little image of the AT-AT driver right here. AT-AT driver has AT-AT driver here in different language. The Hasbro logo, number 31. So this must be number 31 of the series within the Black Series. And it says on the back, it said the Empire's combat drivers are trained to handle everything in the Imperial ground arsenal. But AT-AT drivers see themselves as elite, controlling their massive four-footed assault vehicles in combat against rebel targets. So yeah, you can pause that if you want to look at it and read it. But I just read it for you, so you don't need to. If you don't believe me, pause. I'm just playing with you. But yeah. Number 31 right here, another beautiful image of the AT-AT driver right here on the back, and it has it here in different languages, all your warning labels, Disney logo, Hasbro logo over here, nice little image of, how can I say, like the, like it says AT-AT on the AT-AT driver, but it kind of like cuts off right here. If you look real good, it'll say AT-AT driver on the side, another AT-AT driver on the side, nice side view of the figure and everything right there. So, I mean, the other illegal crap mumbo jumbo on the bottom, barcode, typical box. But I love these boxes, and yeah, I am now stuck on buying Black Series figures. I love Black Series figures. I didn't think I was going to be into them because I was always used to the 3 1/4 inch figures of Star Wars figures, but this right here is just blowing me away. So let's bust this guy open and see what he got to offer. Okay, hold on. All right, so let's bust this guy open right here. Take him out the box, and boom. Nothing in the box, just a nice little red background as usual in most of the Black Series. Put that over there, throw that over there, grab the figure out, pull him out, pull out the E11. Yes, if you don't know, this is an E11. They call this a rifle. Like I've been told it was called a rifle instead of a blaster. So yeah, this is the E11 right here, and they did nice detail on it. A little bit of warping as you can see right here, but it's nothing. You could just take a hairdryer to it. It'll manipulate the plastic a little bit, maneuver it, and it'll be nice and straight. And you got the awesome figure. Put that over there. Got the awesome figure right here. Let's bring it a little bit closer so we can see this guy. And this AT-AT driver looks just like the one, if not better than the one when I was a kid. Man, this brings back some memories right here. This brings back some memories. Man. And you know what? If you look real good, because see, like I was always like, I would sometimes just take my figures and just look at them. Look at the beauty and the structure of them. And even back then with the Star Wars figures, I would just sometimes just like sit back and just like admire the craftsmanship of it. And if you look real good, it looks like a stormtrooper's helmet with a pilot helmet on. And this is very well done. This is very well done. Not many people were into this figure because I was able to get them at a reasonable price. But I might pick up maybe like one or two more because I love these AT-AT drivers. Absolutely love them. And yeah, I know they were only used in one scene in Empire Strikes Back, but I mean, I just love them. I love these guys right here. I love them. You know, anything dealing with the Hoth series or anything in Hoth, I'm totally with. I like Star Wars, don't get me wrong, but I love anything with Hoth. But yeah, it has great detail right here. Let's bring this a little bit closer so we can see. It has great detail right here. You know, if you can see, his helmet is real good. They did his helmet real good. And you got the nice little breathing tubes that go down to the center console in the middle of his chest. The nice detail in his face. Everything is great. Got the shoulder pads, got the little apparatus on the back. Got the pilot suspenders and harnesses going on. This guy is awesome. Look like he got on a pair of UGG boots. I would say like the 2018 UGG boots. He's looking good. This guy's looking real good. You see the little mechanism in the middle of his chest and everything. They did a great job with this guy. Bring him a little bit closer so you won't catch so much glare from the camera or the lighting. Yeah, this guy looks great. Got nice little decal paint up here. Nice little... Everything is well done on this figure. I'm really enjoying how they're doing this Black Series. I never thought I would convert from... Because, you know, sometimes, like they did that with G.I. Joe one time with the Sigma series. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I didn't like the Sigma series, but I love my Joes as 3 1/4 inch. I don't mind. I like them like that. 3 1/4 inch or either 4 inches are good for me. But I'm loving these Star Wars figures. Absolutely loving them. So let's get into the articulation of this guy right here. Head can twist left and right. You don't want to take it all the way around because you can't, because this is connected back here. Arm goes up, has an elbow swivel that doubles as a bicep swivel, even though it's not at the bicep, it's right there. Got an arm, round ball hinge wrist right here. Great detail, great detail. Leg goes forward, back a little bit like that. Can do the splits, but you know, you got the harness here, so you don't want to mess with it too much. You know, you got a nice double hinge knee. Pardon my dog. Again, it's these kids that just moved in around here next door and they keep messing with my dog. Does he have a, does he have an ankle? Yeah, he has a nice little side pivot on his ankle. And you got the same thing over here, but you got a little bit more detail over here on the gloves. If you look real good right there. You can double bend the knee right there, double hinge knee right there. Same thing on this side that would be on that side. This arm can go all the way around just like on this side over here if I haven't shown you that. Nice shoulder pads, but you're not going to be able to extend them out too much because of the molding on the shoulder pads right here or the engineering of the figure. But you got a nice little ab crunch, a small one. A small one. Again, he's an AT-AT driver, and I mean, like, you really didn't see him that much in the movie, but, you know, he was there. You know, I think he tried to, like, get at Luke Skywalker when he fell out of his snow speeder and stuff like that. But yeah, this guy looks pretty good. He's pretty good. You'll like him. Great detail on this guy. Look at this. Look at this on the back. Look at that. Looking smooth, man. Looking smooth. Great detail on the helmet back here. I love the little breathing apparatus he has going on. Now, the little red dots right here, I don't remember this red dot just being on this side of his face over here. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I do remember the 2 Imperial insignias being on his forehead, on his helmet right here, but I don't remember the red dots or anything like that. Got some foot pegs on the bottom and everything like that. You know, he has a nice little thigh twist as well, both sides, you can see. Got the nice little splits and everything like that. You can twist the race left and right. So he's pretty much good. This guy is great. He is great. I'm loving these Black Series figures. I don't know if you check back on some of the figures that I've done. When I first started like reviewing these Black Series figures, I was like, I don't know, that's that. But now man, listen, I have been going ham with these things, man. I've been going ham. And since Star Wars Battlefront 2 is coming out, I'm going to be reviewing a lot of Star Wars stuff that I have, okay? All right, so let's check them out. I took some pictures of them. Let me know what you think, okay? So as a whole, I'm really digging this guy, and he comes in at about what, 6 inches even. You know, a little bit more with the helmet and everything like that. And you see, I got him next to one of my favorites. These two, I used to rock out with these two when I was a kid. The ones that were out then. But these two right here, they mean something to me. Like when I saw them and I saw that they made them in a 6-inch style, I was like, it's over. I'm getting them. Because you saw in the last review, I got like what was it? Like 2 of these and stuff like that. I love snowtroopers. I love the whole battle on Hoth. I can't say it enough. But yeah, this guy looks absolutely amazing. And he's coming in at 6 inches. You know, looking good. Got the nice E11 blaster in his hand and everything like that. And if any of you haven't heard, they have the Star Wars Battlefront 2 beta out right now. I've been downloading it. So if you want to play with me, I have it for both consoles. So if you want to play with me, add my gamer tag. I'll leave it in the description below. So you guys, we can rock out on the Battlefront 2 and have some fun. But this guy right here, square biz, man. Square biz. He's good business. I like him. I really like him. I love the uniform. I love the pilot's uniform. Well, see, for one thing, honestly, I like the pilot uniforms that they have on like the Star Wars figures and stuff like that. Like the one that Luke Skywalker wore, that was my first Luke Skywalker figure. I had that one before I had him the one in the white garb when he was on Tatooine or whatever. But that one as a kid was the pilot one. That was the hot one to have because it had the helmet with the little fire emblem on it and everything. And yeah, this is just gonna be great. I'm gonna do this whole Star Wars thing maybe for the next 3 weeks. I'm gonna throw in some other stuff, but I'm really gonna go hard with the Star Wars stuff. So expect a lot of Star Wars action figures and Black Series stuff to be coming out. So, you know, on Tough Nerd Toys channel. And yeah, I want to thank you guys for stopping through. I appreciate it. Who is screaming like that out there? God. Yeah, I want to thank you guys for coming through. And it's just I can't wait. I cannot wait. Only thing that I'm a little upset about with Star Wars Battlefront 2 is that they took away like certain targeting features when you're doing Fighter Squadron. But I'll adapt. I always do. But yeah, this guy's great. Definitely worth putting in your collection if you're an Imperial fan. I love the Imperials. I've always liked the bad guys more than the good guys. I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's just more charismatic. It's more it's just more stuff to do. I don't know. I just like the character or the, you know, like I don't know. I've always liked bad guys. Just always liked them. But yeah, get this figure if you can. He's very cheap right now. You know, so you can have your nice little Hoth battle or just add him into the fray of the Imperials. And check it out. I mean, I like it. Man, I really like this figure. So with that being said, that brings this review to a close. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe here on YouTube and share this video. Also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and finally Twitch for more edited dialogue, news, reviews, and gameplay. Finally, don't forget to hit the donate button as any little bit counts and is greatly appreciated. I'm Uncle Nerd, thanks for tuning in, and don't forget, if you buy a toy, bust it open. Where's Luke Skywalker? I don't know. You were supposed to be watching. I'm not watching anything. I'm driving that big elephant thing up there. Yeah, you got a point. So with that being said, that brings this review to a close. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and share this video here on YouTube. What the hell?